Let's check out the different types of child seats. Child seats can be classified under three main categories: rear-facing child seat, front-facing child seat, and the booster seat. Let's check out the rear-facing child seat now. As compared to the adult neck, the neck of an infant is not much developed to withstand the forces of collision. Newborns who weigh up to 13 kgs and who are in the age group of up to 2 years should always be placed in a rear-facing child seat. Forward-facing seats puts the infants in a disadvantageous position when it comes to risk of injury in the event of a frontal collision. Hence, it is recommended that infants and young children should be placed in a rear-facing seat to better support the child's head in the case of a frontal collision. When a child is in a forward-facing seat and say a frontal collision occurs, the infant's momentum would cause them to move forward until restrained by their seat belt. Even though their torso is restrained by the seat belt, their head would continue to move forward. This could result in significant flexion of the neck, which could prove to be fatal. For this very reason, rear-facing seats are considered safe. In a frontal collision, their forward motion would be limited by the seat back of the child seat. Kids should remain in a rear-facing seat as long as possible until they weigh at least say 13 kgs. Now let's discuss forward-facing child seat. Forward-facing seats come into the picture when a child outgrows the height and weight recommendations of the rear-facing child seat. Kids can start using forward-facing seat once their weight is 13 kgs upwards up to around 18 kgs. Forward-facing seat is for kids who are in the age group of 2 years and upwards up to around 4 years. The seat belt position is much more suitable for kids in a forward-facing child seat. And then we have booster seats, only when kids weigh a minimum of 11 kg upwards and below 25 kgs and age groups between 4 years and 12 years qualify for booster seats. The purpose of a booster is to meet the height and position of the cast seat belt. The seat belt should pass over their sternum and collarbone and not their neck, and low across their upper thigh area, not their abdomen. You've got to ensure that they wear the seat belt right. Boosters position the child's shoulder belt better and provide enhanced protection during a crash. Older children need to sit in an upright position. Hence, booster seat works out better from the standpoint of child safety. After the booster seats, they can graduate to the adult seat belt. Functions like pretensioner and load limiter become applicable only when someone wears the adult seat belt.